Faizy is the editor-in-chief of the Afghanistan Times Daily. Born in 1987 in Kabul, he was only 14 years old when US-led military forces invaded Afghanistan, one of the countless young Afghans who grew up amid the harrowing war. For the past 21 years, he has witnessed and documented war crimes committed by the US military. Faizy spoke out and accused the US military of hypocrisy and cruelty.
When US forces and international forces, they have carried out several air strikes which were targeted civilians. Actually, they did not protect the civilians. They killed the civilians, many civilians. There were lots of cases like this that we have.
Amid rising tensions in Afghanistan, Faizy and his family moved to Turkey last year, where he was interviewed by Rafat Bali, a veteran Turkish journalist who has been focusing on the Middle East for years. Under the concerted efforts of several Turkish journalists, the interview was eventually made into the documentary. Tunç Akik, producer of the documentary, said as the focus of the project is the war crimes committed by the United States in Afghanistan, Faizy provided critical information.
And we especially focused on the war crimes committed by the United States of America during the occupation period. And for that, Mansoor provided us with important documents and information on this subject. And besides that, he also introduced us to witnesses and victims in Afghanistan.
In the documentary, Faizy told the story of US troops killing civilians, attacking hospitals and smuggling oil in Afghanistan, and provided footage of villages and houses bombed by US forces in various Afghan provinces, as well as footage of interviews with victims and witnesses of US atrocities. Faizy said the stories in the documentary are just a tip of the iceberg of the crimes committed by the US. He hoped that one day the foreign invaders would be duly punished.
My intention was to bring these families to the public, to the media, in order to become their voice. So there's a lot of other crimes which were committed by the foreign troops in Afghanistan. So this is just a tiny part of it.
The documentary will be broadcast on Turkish television and online platforms this week. It has also been translated into English, German, and other languages, and is expected to be broadcast in several countries in Europe and the Middle East. The documentary also has a Chinese subtitled trailer, and Akik expressed his hope to bring it to the Chinese audience one day.